fellow Shadows, welcome to another video, and today we're going to talk about how apparently the Rian Johnson trilogy for Star Wars is still going on. Cause I think it's been announced by Lucasfilms. It's been circling around the past few days, getting a lot of traction. To be honest, not a good idea to keep Rian Johnson on board. Here's why. Rian Johnson is a child. He is immature. He does not exactly deserve having his own trilogy after how he reacted with The Last Jedi. Now, granted that there wouldn't be so much heat with him with The Last Jedi if he didn't bash the fans who criticized The Last Jedi in any way. But he has done that. And quite frankly, this isn't me bashing anyone. Not trying to anyways. But if he expects us fans to sit by and smile and respect him after him bashing us fans who criticized The Last Jedi, then he is honestly, all due respect, stupid. If after bashing fans who dislike The Last Jedi or had any criticisms with The Last Jedi, if Lucasfilms and Rian Johnson expects those fans to want Rian Johnson to keep being in Star Wars, then all due respect, Lucasfilms is all due respect stupid. Because if you're a fan of something, and if you have any criticisms towards one product, and that the people behind the product decides to bash you because you are critiquing their product, would you want that person, to keep making product? Would you support their product? I would highly doubt it. So what gives you the right, Lucasfilms and Rian Johnson, to bash fans for criticizing your work if you criticize work in the past and people bash you for it? That's really where the main frustration of the Phantom Menace comes in at, for directed towards you guys. And another reason, the main reason why nobody wants a Rian Johnson trilogy, it'd be different. It'd be completely different if you took the criticism like a man, like how Zack Snyder did with the DCEU, how George Lucas did with the prequels, how M. Night Shyamalan did with the god-awful Avatar: The Last Airbenders live-action movie. Yeah, the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie was called The Last Airbender, was garbage. I respect M. Night Shyamalan because he didn't lash out on the fans, calling them names like people at Lucasfilms has with The Last Jedi and Solo. So, hold on. Sorry, my cat distracted me for a second, but yeah, so with how you guys at Lucasfilms been reacting to fans who had any criticism of The Last Jedi whatsoever, you guys can't get mad at those people for not wanting Rian Johnson to come anywhere close to Star Wars anymore. Can't. I'm sorry. If it was under other circumstances, I probably would have defended you guys. Said, okay, let's all give Rian Johnson a chance to redeem himself. If you guys were more grown up about the whole situation. But seeing how no, you guys haven't, I'm sorry, I can't defend you guys about this. I can't say, hey, let's give Rian Johnson a shot with this new Star Wars trilogy. And what if this new trilogy fails? Well, if this new Star Wars trilogy fails, what then? Will any, like, in terms of, like, box office and a lot of fans criticize Rian Johnson's trilogy? Are we to get bashed again? Are you going to have the maturity to take it? Because I promise you, Lucasfilms, you wouldn't really be in so much heat if... Here's, like, the main reason for this, like, is if you guys took the criticism like grown-ups, say, bashing the fans who had any criticisms of The Last Jedi. Easy as that. I mean, will I see the Rian Johnson's trilogy in theaters? I don't know. I mean, I don't want to exactly. Seeing how Rian Johnson has reacted to criticisms of The Last Jedi. Probably watch it like when it comes out on DVD. I will probably borrow it from the library, so I don't have to pay for it. But unless if Rian Johnson changes his tune, I don't think I will want to see his movies in theaters. I think I will always like go to the library and borrow the movies if I am going to see it, which is my way of not supporting it in money terms. Yeah, so now the only one that I kind of in a way support in money terms is The Last Jedi. That's about it. So unless if Rian Johnson decides to man up, accept criticism for The Last Jedi, and kind of apologize for unfairly bashing the fans who has fairly criticized The Last Jedi, Lucasfilms can never get rightfully mad at us fans who have criticized The Last Jedi in any way. I mean, I'm sorry, that's just facts and common sense. And Rian Johnson and Kathleen Kennedy are older than me. Yet, if somebody gives me any critique about this channel, or my channel, or any of my channels, because I have 5 channels, one of them is based on my cat, 2 of them are just for me, one of them was this one, and so that's like 3, so me, my cat, just kind of shadows, and my, a channel I share with my good friend. If I get any criticisms on that channel, I'm not gonna lash out and pretty much bash whoever gives me criticisms, because that would be irresponsible of me, and that would be a very douchebaggish thing to do on my part, and very immature of me to do. Now, there are times when some people might literally just only try to attack me, and I'll have every right to defend myself, but still, I shouldn't... I'm in the entertainment world for YouTube. Rian Johnson is in the entertainment world of movies. Same with Kathleen Kennedy being the president of Lucasfilms. They want respect from the fans, and they need to learn to respect criticisms without taking it personally. And I'm willing to bet you there's going to be some fans that you pissed off that will forgive you and probably see the Rian Johnson trilogy if you guys were mature about this entire thing. I bet a lot of people would have overlooked how bad the movie was with Rian Johnson and giving Rian Johnson a shot with this new trilogy that he's apparently making. If he wasn't such, I'm sorry, a child in how he responded to the Last Jedi critics. I mean, look how George Lucas. A lot of fans criticized him for the prequels. my opinion, even though the Jedi Arena on Geonosis was by far cool and brought one of the redeemable values of Attack of the Clones, Attack of the Clones has always been my least favorite Star Wars movie of the prequels. All of the prequels, if you are removing the original and the sequel trilogies. Now, the original, my least favorite is the stupid holiday special. And if you take in the new trilogy at the moment, the sequel trilogy at the moment, it has to be The Last Jedi at the moment. Because it wasn't as great as the sequel as it could have been and should have been. But am I excited for Rian Johnson making a new trilogy of Star Wars? Not at the moment. And I've heard that it's going to take place after the Skywalker saga, and that if any of the characters will return from the Skywalker saga, it's going to be Rey. While a lot of fans are calling the Mary Sue to the galaxy currently, which I don't mind Rey being in any new Star Wars movies. Just I'm hoping to God that in Rise of Skywalker we'll see some character development, because we didn't really get that in The Last Jedi per se. We had a great story of Force Awakens, but we didn't really get any character development or growth from Rey in The Last Jedi. I feel like Poe debatably was like the one that got the most character growth, if any. That's just me. That's my opinion. But what do you guys think? Are you guys excited for a new Rian Johnson Star Wars movie / trilogy? Leave a comment. I can't talk straight now. Leave a comment below and make the voice be with us all.